Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you guys, I'm going to be talking about all of my e.l.f. primers, kind of like an e.l.f. primer showdown. e.l.f. has really been changing the game because they have been bringing amazing products at such an affordable price. Their foundations and primers and sprays and eyeshadows and tools, like e.l.f. is all over the place, and you guys know that I love e.l.f. One of my most successful videos is an e.l.f. video where I did their plumping lip glosses. I called it a lip filler lip gloss, and that video almost has 60,000 views, which is unbelievable to me, and I will have it linked down below if you guys want to check it out. So my e.l.f. videos do fairly well, so I was like, why not dive more into my collection and really show you guys the products that I love from e.l.f. that I pretty much kind of use on an everyday basis, or whenever I do my makeup. I'm pretty much incorporating at least one e.l.f. product every time. But for today, we're just going to be talking about primers, so let's just go ahead and get started. So currently I have 5 primers sitting in front of me, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the primer mist. I will go ahead and say that the mister on this isn't like smooth and even. It's pretty hard. I love it though, and it doesn't really have a smell, but I really like the spray on this. It's kind of hard and it gets kind of like all over the place, but it's a primer mist, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like you are putting this on after your makeup and it could kind of like get those water droplets all over it. It is pre-foundation and stuff like that, so it doesn't really bother me too much. You know how some like primer mist can kind of get like really sticky, or like they can have like a smell or something to it. This really doesn't. What's the first ingredient? Oh, the first ingredient is water, of course. I really enjoy this hydrating primer mist because literally it is like a drink of water for your skin. I do enjoy like my Pixie Glow Mist and stuff like that, but sometimes those can kind of make me look too dewy or sometimes too oily depending on the day. And I really like this because it does dry and it doesn't leave my skin feeling any kind of like sticky or residue or anything like that. It just gives my skin a nice healthy glow. So I truly enjoy this. If you're looking for an affordable primer mist, definitely try this one out. If you like the Smashbox primer water, I think that you would really like this, and that is like 30 bucks, and this is like 6 or 7. Okay, so moving on, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I have a whole video dedicated to this stuff and I talk about it every time I wear it. This is the e.l.f. Booster Drops. You guys know that this is an absolute favorite of mine. It's really slick, it's kind of slippery. Say about this though is I like using this morning and night. Sometimes I'll just put this on if I don't feel like putting on like a lot of moisturizer or serums. I'll just put this on my face because it literally just gives your face, like I said, a drink of water, and it gives your face just a nice healthy glow. And I don't know, like, it's a boost. Like, it literally gives your skin like a boost. It just makes your skin feel really healthy and moisturized and like hydrated. So I really like this stuff, and you guys know I rant and rave about this all the time, so I'll have the review linked down below. I really love this stuff, and it's like 10 bucks. Okay, so next I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, and I know that this was out of stock for so long. I think I waited probably months to get my hands on this, and I actually ended up getting it from, I think, Walmart or CVS, I can't remember. But this is the Poreless Putty primer that everybody was obsessed with. I think Jeffree Star said something about this, and when he said something about it, it just completely flew off the shelves. I did see it and I didn't immediately try it because I didn't know that people were like duping it for like the Tatcha, what is it, the Tatcha something, some kind of Tatcha primer people were duping it for, and so I didn't know anything about that at the time, so I really passed on trying it, which I'm really upset about it. I wish I would have got it when it first came out. When all of the hype around this came, I was like, whoa, wait a second, like I've seen that, and then I couldn't find it anywhere. It was sold out literally everywhere, and it was sold out on elf.com, on Ulta, Walmart. It was nowhere to be found. So I finally got my hands on it. I thought it was kind of going to be a little sticky, I don't know, but it's really smooth, and I really like the way that this has my pores looking, or lack thereof. I really like how it smooths my pores out, and it also has kind of that moisturizing texture. I think they have, oh no, they have a luminous one now. They come out with like a luminous one and a matte one, but I like the original. I'm not really interested in trying the others. This just feels like lotion. It feels like a nice, thick, smooth moisturizer, and I just really like how this looks on the skin and how it makes my pores look. I didn't wear it today, so I don't even know like why I'm like looking in the mirror like I wore it today, but this is really good, definitely worth the hype. I've never tried the Tatcha one, so I have no idea if it's like a dupe or whatever, but people are saying that it's a dupe. So if you tried the Tatcha one and you tried this, let me know down below. Next, I have another Poreless e.l.f. primer. This is the regular Poreless face primer. Can you see it? I'll put like the pictures on the side of the screen. Like I can't be bothered trying to get it all close, but this one, unlike the Putty primer, it is white. It's kind of like e.l.f.'s, you know, standard primer formula. Really smooth, really thick, almost pore clogging, which is kind of good because that's what you want in something that's supposed to like disappear, make your pores disappear. You want it to kind of really stuff those pores and smooth them out. This stuff is so thick and smooth though, and I definitely think that they have definitely upgraded the formula, because when these first came out, they were good, but they were, how can I say it? I don't want to say forgettable, but they were kind of forgettable. It was like, it was a cool primer. It was a great drugstore primer. It was like, okay, that's nice, but I can like, you know, do something else. They have reformulated these because it is literally like just smooth. Like I literally want to sit here and put it on my hands because it's so smooth and moisturizing. And I really like how this one, I love to use this one pretty much like all the time. Like when I'm just throwing on some makeup so I can look a little bit more decent, I love to pick this up and just slap it all over my face, and it literally just evens everything out. It kind of gives your face like a nice blurring kind of effect, like a little bit of a filter. This one is amazing, and I think this one is like $8 or $10. This is the larger one. They do have smaller ones, but this one, I love it. I would definitely compare it to this one. I don't think you need both of these. It just depends on your preference. If you like the pump or if you don't mind scooping it out. If you want something that's kind of more lotiony, I'd say definitely go with this one. Okay, so the last one that I have is the e.l.f. Soothing Face Primer, and I got this one because, and this one is infused with aloe. I got this one because I went through a phase where I was, well, it wasn't necessarily a phase, but I was breaking out all around here, and I think it was like hormonal or something like that, but I literally had like little bumps and they were itchy and red all right here, and it was just absolutely disgusting and a hot mess. And so I still, of course, wanted to wear makeup, even though I probably shouldn't have been, but I wanted to wear makeup, and of course I needed a primer that wasn't going to aggravate that acne or whatever that was going on. So I grabbed this because it said soothing and it had aloe in it. So I picked it up to see, and I really enjoyed this. I wouldn't say that you like absolutely need this one. If you are experiencing something like I was, kind of like painful acne or like really itchy acne, I would say that this is a great primer at the drugstore if you're experiencing something like that. This one gives me a little bit more of kind of like a water base, dimethicone and water. First ingredient in this is water. So this definitely is more hydrating than this. Steamed your face and your face just feel like open and refreshing. This is how that makes your face feel. For me, that's how it makes my face feel, especially when I had that acne. It just really calmed it down and it didn't irritate it, and it created a really nice barrier for my foundation to not irritate that acne that was there as well. So I really enjoyed this one. So if you have acne, I know they have one for blemishes and acne, but if you don't want to try that one, then I would say that this one's a great runner-up, and you can definitely give this one a try if you're experiencing any type of like skin irritations on your face. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little video talking about all of my favorite e.l.f. primers. These are actually all the ones that I have. You know, I'm lying, I have one more. I have a hydrating booster drops, but I haven't tried that one because I've just been obsessed with this one, and I have another full one that I gotta go through before I try the hydrating one. So I'll definitely come back and do a review on that one as well. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers, so make sure you guys are hitting that button. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I'll have, oh, and TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. I'll have those links down below. Make sure you're leaving a comment, hit the like button, and hit the bell notification button so you are notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.